Yes, it is. Today is April 1st, 2022. Time just getting on 8:30 a.m. So the stock market was actually up higher. It had a great set of numbers in the jobs data. I'll get to that in a minute. It was a strong set of numbers. It has broken down the bonds and the notes, and it has caused the inversion. So don't know if it'll finish that way, but the 210 has now inverted, where you're about a basis point or two over the 2-year, over the 10-year. It's just an event, but it's one the market's paying attention to. Interesting today that the corn is back down 5 cents and beans only down 1 3/4. If you saw yesterday's planning intentions report, you saw a massive shift out of corn into soybeans as farmers take advantage of the differential. Let's face it, soybeans are twice the price of corn. You don't have to be a genius to understand there's a lot more money to be made planting the corn right now. A lot of traders keep writing off the cotton. I'm not in that camp at this point in time. It's up another 120 points. And we are releasing, as you know, yesterday the president said that we'll release 1 million barrels a day. Europe has come and said they can do approximately 50 million barrels. Let me take that different. I think it's 5 million barrels a day. I want to check my numbers there. The problem is, I don't think the U.S. can do the 1 million barrels a day. I'm reading reports from people I think are good, and they are saying that we have the oil. Getting 1 million barrels a day out of these strategic reserves is the difficulty. If we were to just run 24 hours a day, they doubt it can be done. That doesn't mean it can't be. I want to look at that. The market is looking at this. We'll know in a very short while, probably 2-3 weeks, if in fact that is the case, that they can get the oil up. But I am hearing discrepancies there. The dollar up today, which is breaking the metal market, weighing on it. I view this copper market on these breaks as still in a pretty good shape. Now, if you take a look at the non-farm payroll, all you need to do is look at a 431 number. It's a miss, but then there was a revision in February, and they added jobs. Now they're saying that instead of the 678, 80,000 more, add that, and you can see that you have a very strong number. So that looks good. What else do you see in it? Payrolls going up 0.4. That's a strong force too. What about the unemployment rate? Well, the headline rate is that they expected it at 3.7. It's fallen now to pre-COVID number. You heard me, 3.6%. Powerful. In a few minutes, we're going to get market groups' final PMI for March manufacturing sector. ISM will release their March manufacturing sector index at 9. We get construction spending coming out at 9 o'clock this morning for the U.S. European inflation taking off, up 7.5% in March versus the estimate of 6.9 in February's 5.9. Now, it's interesting, too, and you got to give Ukraine a lot of kudos. I mean, you talk about a morale builder and a yay. They sent 2 helicopters. Belgorod in Russia, they hit oil storage tanks, quite a few of them, and they went up. It's not going to change the war, but it certainly is a morale booster if you ever needed one, and you go over and you say, it's sort of like, you know, when the U.S. hit Tokyo the first time. Remember 24 Hours Over Tokyo, that great book? If you ever read it, it's phenomenal. Same thing with this. It's not that you can invade and do anything, but you can strike back, and it's a warning signal. Let's give a lot of kudos to that. Now, folks, if you're looking for information from us, it's simple. Just take your cursor, move it up here. It's going to take you over to our free offers. There'll be a icon there. Just click on it. It's a simple way to get to our website. Choose what you want. There's a whole slew of offers. Charting software, trading kits, my research to give it a try. Linn Research. It's everything you need in one spot. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a great weekend. I will see you at the end of the day wrap-ups, either today or tomorrow, as I call them, and there'll be the weekly version where we look at the longer-term weekly charts. Have a good trading day, and remember, it is April Fool's Day.